God. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on!
Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, down, down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast. 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 Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com. Follow on Twitter. Really?
Really?
Well, hold on. There we go.
Hi.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell podcast. And my guest this evening is a writer, is an editor, and a contributor to Pro Wrestling Illustrated, the one and only Andrea Hangst, if I'm correct.
Hangst. Like angst, like the word angst, but with an H, with an H in the front.
Okay.
It was great because I was a philosophy major in college, and my professors really enjoyed the fact that my last name is Angst with an H in the front.
Well, you know how many people always leave the L off of Russell for the
Russell.
double L? Russell, you know,
What?
two
Just
L's.
One L.
Two L's.
Two L's.
Two L's. Two. So,
Two
you know, they
L's.
always do that. They always do that. Like, I'm like, come on, really? You can't do that. And it's like, whatever. Okay. But what's going on with you? What is going on? It's Thursday night.
It's Thursday night. I'm wearing my vintage Barry Windham t-shirt, by the way.
Score. That's a score.
Barry
right there.
Windham right here. Barry
Check
Windham.
it out. Barry Windham rocks. He's one of those guys that's been around the world and he's done it all.
Underrated.
Yeah.
I would call him underrated.
Right.
Wearing my Barry Windham t-shirt tonight.
She's rocking in it. Yes.
And it's one of my favorite vintage wrestling t-shirts. So did that for you.
You know what?
Y'all tonight.
Let me ask you this. All right. How many t-shirts in the collection do you have? Boy, it's oh my God. I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like you're like my closet, my basement wall has a rack full of shirts. Like I that's insanity. It's an insane, you know what I mean?
No, I have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I have a storage problem. So yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I have a big problem. I have like 9 Danhausen shirts. I have like 9 Effie t-shirts. I have like I mean no, I have 2 drawers that are like I'm
dedicated. Yes.
Yeah,
dedicated.
I just got married. My husband
congratulations.
Yes, thank you. My husband is just like, you have 2 drawers full of wrestling t-shirts and his clothes are in the other bedroom.
The spare room. That's all right.
I have so many. I have so many. I couldn't help it. I can't help it.
No.
And that's also part of like the cool thing that's going on in pro wrestling right now is that people are making great merch. There's great t-shirts.
I
There's great
know.
merch. There's like quality stuff where it's just like, I want to buy that because it looks cool. It is cool. It's not just a t-shirt.
Right.
It's design.
Yeah, it's casual. It's casual. You know, it's just what we cater to. Like, oh, we're Game Changer Wrestling, or oh, we're
there you go. There you go.
Anything. Macho Man Randy Savage tee, or come on, I got everything.
Oh no, I've got a Macho Man, and I've got Nancy Benoit. I've got it all.
Take a guess how much I paid for my
Macho. I have the Full Horsewoman T-shirt that from many years ago. Like
take a guess how much I paid for my Macho Man shirt. I went to a secondhand store in Pennsylvania.
I would say $3.99.
$1.
Woo!
Score.
Sorry.
I know.
That was like a bad Ric Flair, and I was very loud. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to be that loud.
Everybody's listening. No.
Everybody's listening.
That's kind of cool though. $1 for it was vintage, the purple with the sunglasses.
Oh, that's awesome! I have the Pro Wrestling Tees knockoff of that, but it's a botched T-shirt, so I got it for $1.99. But I got it from Pro Wrestling Tees, which is right down the street from me.
That's so awesome! I've been there one time. I was there one time. I went there for Game Changer we were just bored up before we left home. Actually,
yeah.
We left home and it was starting to rain, but I walked inside, checked it out. Really small storefront. I saw Tito Santana. He's like, "Hey, David, how are you?" Because he knew I'm a local from Jersey. He's like, "Wow, man."
But it's like Pro Wrestling Tees is right down the street from me. Like, those are like because
I know
whatever freelance wrestling, like all that shit. That's like those are my homies.
I even bought the boxes I bought 2 boxes when I was down there. Of the crates, wrestle crates, or whatever the hell it.
Wrestle.
Those are cool.
I also have a Mr. Sacco sitting over here that I need to like put into a frame.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Mr. Sacco.
From Mick Foley and with a certificate of authenticity, that fun stupid story. Anyhow, let's talk about other stuff. Hi.
Well, yeah, like so you are a journalist. Person who is in the
we will call me a journalist. Yes, I am a pro wrestling journalist. Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, you're a novelist. You're no, I don't. You're just entrepreneur. No, you do everything. No, she does everything. No, you just do.
I'm trying to do any and everything. Yes.
But let me ask you this: what made you want to pursue that, like as a writing career, like for a cup fast. Like an easy short track, fast, you don't have to go through the whole.
It's a long story. Well, I've always wanted to be a writer. Sorry, lost the earbud there. Writing has been my thing since I learned how to write when I was like 2 or 3 or something. That was always my goal. I had different goals going on with it. I fell in love with professional wrestling when I was 7 years old. I was introduced to Sting by a good friend of mine when I was 7. And because I was just like, here's the kind of person I am. I was 7 years old and I was like, pro wrestling is for babies. Because I just thought it was just like WWF. And and to me, like that was just like weird superheroes, but a fun way, just not in a way that like it didn't connect to me at all. And then my friend introduced me to Sting, and that got me introduced to the Four Horsemen. And
boy, that must have been like just to be there with Sting and just be like, wow, I've watched you on TV as a kid.
I've watched Sting since I was I'm 39 years old. I've been watching Sting for 32 freaking years. Right. and so that he was a Sting guy, and my friend John, and he got me into Sting, and I was like, oh, okay, I totally get it. I've always wanted to be a writer, da 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 da, blah blah blah. I ended up working in pro football for like 10 years, covering the NFL, because I was really passionate about the NFL. I still love the NFL, but I don't feel the same way about it as because pro wrestling is my passion. And then I got the opportunity. I used to write for Sports on Earth. Rest in peace to that wonderful website. And then my editor there was like, hey, do you want to write some like pro wrestling stuff too? And I was like, and it just that got the ball rolling, that I was able to do that, because it's a really hard business to break into in order to make money or make a living. Very difficult. But no, I was fortunate to be able to break into it a little bit through doing pro wrestling, or doing pro NFL, pro football. And then I became junior editor of pro wrestling at Fansided a couple of years ago, and that got the whole thing rolling. And then I was senior editor for pro wrestling at Sportskeeda for last year. And then I left that job.
Yeah, but somebody like you would have to go there and get your notebook out and write all these things on, to figure out what you could ask, right? All the questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the coolest thing that I've ever done was actually Sean Ross Sapp at Fightful. I was at the first cast, and I was able to interview both Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks. And that was
like, yeah, that's like, you were like, oh boy,
oh my god. Let me, weirdest thing is, so like the last couple of years, like Medusa and I have become friends, and then I was like going to the room where I was gonna maybe interview the Bucks and Cody, but then it was like a different room, like we just got shuttled, to rooms, which totally. But then Medusa, like, she was in this other room, and Medusa was like, Andrea, and then she like was like, come here, hug me, and it's just like, Medusa is like my idol.
Yeah, it'd be like, Medusa, man, you're awesome. And also, Monster Trucks, man, I gotta go to one of these shows. Like, she was like,
no, she
on top.
She hugged me. My like.
Yeah, you
like
glowed like
all-time favorite people in the entire world. And it's just like, I want to go back to like 9-year-old Andrea and just be like,
oh,
you know how you love Medusa? Yeah, Medusa fucking respects you. Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy to me.
And look at her career. She really had a good career, and then she also was, involved with Monster Trucks, which was really rad.
And a pioneer. As a woman in Monster Trucks, because she just doesn't, she has no fear, and she does whatever the hell she wants to do. And I strongly respect that. I respect that so much. Medusa is,
I'll tell you
Medusa's
what,
queen shit, man.
I got a story for you about the Monster Truck cars, all right?
Okay, yeah.
All right, okay. Well, WWE had their Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, and all those cool cars. I have a picture somewhere in my stash. Well, my dad and I were. My dad was working for a company for diesel filters, and we had pit passes and this and that. And
cool, yeah.
So
I get it.
We're sitting in the stands, and this Stone Cold's truck comes running out to onto the dirt track, and
the weird like 316 like skull truck.
Yes, and the Ronald McDonald Ronald McDonald mobile was out there with Ronald in it, and guess what? The tire fell off Stone Cold's truck, and it kept on rolling down the field.
Yeah, or the dirt.
Yes,
room. The dirt room. Well, let's call it the dirt room. It fell.
The dirt room.
Yeah, the dirt room.
It just kept on rolling. But just to hear them say, "My God, Ronald McDonald's getting run over by 316 tire right now. We better call somebody." You know, I would have been like, "I ain't call Vince McMahon up, right?" But no, you know, it's amazing.
No, call Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, but that's my fun story, is it? You know, like the monster truck era when that came around. But that used to be so popular. I mean,
yeah,
when
super
they
popular.
Goldberg,
Monster
Goldbergs,
Jam. Yeah, the Goldberg.
That was sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Goldberg truck and like all that shit.
Medusas and Undertakers, and then they went on what they did, the NASCAR stuff as well. And,
yeah, they had like the NWO. They didn't just have the WCW NASCAR; they had the NWO NASCAR car too.
Which was rad. I mean, like from the back of the day, you know.
No, it's kind of rad, man. The weirdest thing too is like I watched an episode of Thunder last night, just because.
Yeah.
And then I like remembered everything that happened on that episode of Thunder, and I was like, okay, that's cool and also sad. I remember episodes of fucking WCW Thunder.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. You have to have those memories of the old show, you know, the highlights of that era of the, you know, was really.
I apologize for my bad language. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're allowed to curse. No cursing is allowed. You know, it's not censored. Beep.
Well, we can't, and then you can't monetize it though if I don't shut the hell up. So
no, we won't get banned. But yeah. So those episodes are memories, you know. You look back at the Monday night heats to the Thunder, you know, like EC, you know, just like everything just blended in a different, you know, circle of wrestling when we were just growing up, you know.
90s wrestling was quite nice. I was a teenager then, and wrestling today is good. So let's talk about that. I'm sorry, I've just hijacked
wrestling today.
I've hijacked this conversation. I've ruined it.
No, you didn't. That's what it's all about. Free speaking, you know. It's just. But yeah, today's wrestling. My gosh, what are we going to talk about? I mean, like, we Joey Janela. Okay, let's talk. let's bring this up now. We've been on Twitter. We all look on Twitter and there's a post saying about masks and COVID and oh my God, him and
King Troll, man, freaking genius, total troll job. By the way, I don't know who was all listening and they think that was real. That was not real. Like Joey Janela is not that person. He just he knew that Drake Wirtz was going to be there, and he was like, "I'm gonna do
my own thing." Yep. I think. Yep. Speak his mind because he likes to. Just at the right moments, or not the right moments, but sometimes, you know, he just could get himself at that moment. But
he's talking some shit. He's not anti-masks or any of that stuff.
No.
No, it was just fun.
It really was. I was waiting for TMZ to do something.
I think it did hit TMZ.
No, did? Oh, I'll have to go back and check it.
I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, that whole thing is extraordinarily
like
it's very Joey. He's bored.
I know.
Because he's like he's dealing with an injury and he can't really wrestle right now. And he loves to just Joey about.
Yep. Got a Joey. Yeah, he's got to do a summertime thing. Come on.
Yeah, it's Bad Boy Summer, right?
Bad Boy Summer coming to everywhere. Everywhere, and it will never end.
Yeah, including school board meetings.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if he showed up to his locals in Asbury Park? Oh my god, they would probably oh my god, they probably would have threw him out in his whole god. He'd probably do the same thing over and over.
He'd have a broken orbital bone, probably.
Probably. I wonder
No,
what
yeah,
I wonder what
Joey's a genius. That's the
he
thing.
is.
There's so many like, and I don't mean just that, like the trolling
No.
stuff and what he does just for his fun, just to get his own
Yes.
rocks off. Like I appreciate it, but
Mhm.
like Joey is a genius. Effie is a genius. MV
yes.
Young is a genius.
Mhm.
Billy Dixon is a genius. AJ Gray is a genius.
He's
Like
awesome. I know.
Paro is a genius. Like there's so many brilliant people
Mhm.
doing really exceptional, like
Mhm.
groundbreaking, innovative, interesting
Mhm.
stuff
Ideas.
to talk about in pro
Ideas. Yeah.
wrestling.
You
Yeah.
have to. You have to, because if it, you know what, that makes the stories, it makes the story what it is. You know, it makes some people to catch their eyes and the news to pass on to, you know, and just be like, oh, did you hear what happened today?
Yeah.
You know, it's like we never had that in school. You know, like when we have MySpace, and it was like, how do I tell this message to my friend about this person did that, and they, you know.
I didn't have MySpace till I was in college because, like I said, I'm old. I'm
Yeah.
I'm almost 40.
Or
So,
AOL, right?
Yes, yeah,
AOL chat.
AOL Messenger
Yeah.
chat. No, today was also kind of fun because the July edition of PWI just dropped digitally today. You can pre-order the physical copy. Hey, plug. But it comes out in July, and I do the indie wrestling column for PWI. So
Right.
I profiled MV to talk about Polyam Cult 3, and he was so excited about it. He was so excited about it when I interviewed him, and now and he's just been promoting it all day, and like, and he's just like, oh, Andrea, and it's just like, no, I'm not the story. You are the story. Like you're the star. MV.
I gotta DM him and get him back on. I had him a long time ago. I had him way back when he first started his first death match. My gosh.
Oh, MV is
Yeah.
just
Great.
he's a wonderful person. He's a really lovely, smart person, and he wants to do something different in pro wrestling, and I really strongly support it, and I support what the hell he is here to do. And I'm very excited that I was able to talk to him, and Kevin McElvaney, the editor-in-chief right now of PWI, is just so supportive of indie wrestling and of all these different voices in pro wrestling, and he's taking PWI to a whole different place, and it's really cool to be a part of that. And also it's PWI, like it's the
magazine.
It's the magazine, and
It
it's
really
like
is.
it's crazy to get copies of this in the mail, and there's my name in PWI. Like it doesn't cease to amaze me.
I
Like
need to
just like
you know what? I haven't picked up a new episode in a while. I need to pick up the next one.
get the one that's in stores right now. The cover, all the stuff on the cover is drawn by Lauren Moran, who is one of the best like artists and illustrators in professional wrestling.
All right, I'll go to
right
Barnes and
now.
Nobles tomorrow. I'll go to Barnes and Nobles tomorrow and grab it.
Grab it. Yeah,
Yeah.
please do. Not just for me. Get it for her cover, and enjoy it. And then the one with MV, and it's all. There's also an interview with Wheeler Yuta, because he is now the IWTV independent wrestling champion. So there's also an interview with him there. But the one that is in the with Lauren Moran also has my interview with Lee Moriarty, who was the IWTV champ before Wheeler Yuta beat him.
Yeah.
So
Yuta, I'll tell you what, Yuta was one of those guys who stood out to me when I was watching him in the Combat Zone Wrestling when it was around, and he would go to the dojo shows and then fast forward, he would just be himself and just do his thing.
Yeah, he's cool. He's totally himself.
Really?
And he's just like a guy who's just like, I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to be better. I want to be better. I want to be better. And it shows. The work is evident. And so I love that shit.
So you're out there listening. Hey, what's up, man?
Hi, Wheeler.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi, Wheeler.
Hi, MV Young. Yeah.
Hi, MV.
Hey, everyone. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Orange Cassidy.
Hi, Orange Cassidy.
You're right, everybody.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Everyone. Okay, see? Okay, you Jersey Shore, right? Let's get that talk. We talked about the accents, remember? We talked
Yeah.
We'll say that. We'll say that for later. All right. Say that towards the end. But okay, now you see the wrestling industry, you look at the wrestling, on the independent scene, and you see a lot of very, very good independent promotions, like really catch people don't even know. It's like you have to tell people, watch this federation, watch this promotion,
watch this company, watch this show. Yeah.
Whatever it is, go and see it, because it's it's the next these people are what makes wrestling to be seen.
So I'm vaping because I'm just addicted to nicotine. Hi, here's my Joel. I'm a loser.
Oh. No, but yeah, I mean, like, it's just like timing to see everybody, get their shine. Well, more than the shine. Yeah.
I'm very I don't know if impressed is the word. I'm what's the word? Inspired, maybe also, by the fact that this past year plus has been horrible. It's been very difficult. It's been difficult for sports. It's been difficult for humans. It's been difficult for pro wrestling. And I think that the indies have done a really excellent job of improvising. I'm amazed. I was extraordinarily worried at the beginning of the pandemic that this was going to be a death knell for the progress that had been made with indie wrestling in the past couple of years. There's just so much stuff. There's so much content. There's so many talented wrestlers. There's so many wonderful promotions. And then the, COVID and the COVID pandemic.
COVID killed it. I know. It killed
it. But it didn't. And I was like super worried. But it
brought the wrestlers to think more and train more, because they were doing the home workouts. They'd do home videos and just show that they're still, hey, I want to train. I'm going to get myself prepped for whenever I get back to when I want to wrestle,
And it pulled a lot of companies like out of their boxes. So there's a lot of like outdoor shows, right? Like last summer and early fall and all that stuff.
It's still going on.
I know. I think outdoor shows should always be a thing. If the weather is good, if you're like in a territory where you can do it, outdoor shows are like fantastic.
Yeah, that's what my local promotion is doing, and they killed it, because that's more fun. You're outside, you can breathe, you can just enjoy the the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly. And you can bring your own chairs and stuff. So like, I can't stand up for a 3-hour show anymore. Like I physically just can't do it.
Or you just throw your cooler on the ground and there you go.
Sit
There's
on
your
it.
seat.
Yep.
That's what I think I'm going to do at the Backyard Game Changers Present Backyard.
Are you going to the Backyard show on July 4th?
I'm going to see a little yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I love that that first Backyard show 2 years ago. 2 words. Alex Zane.
Zane, I know.
And now he's killing it on 205 Live. And he's like 34 years old. And he had given up on wrestling for like 10 years. Oh, crazy. I love Alex Zane. I think he's just really fantastic. And yeah.
But
And
just to be the experience, so I get to go out back to the backyard. I'm excited. It'll be fun.
oh, that's so awesome.
So many dates.
Awesome.
I'm gonna actually see. He's a guy from Georgia, and he's part of AEW. He likes to really put his mind to being there, and his mentor, Joey Janela.
You're talking about Nasty Leroy?
The one and only Nasty.
Oh
Leroy.
yeah. Me and Leroy are friends.
He's a good person. Really is.
He had that gun last year. Oh my god.
Yes. But he's going to be taking on CB, the world famous cheeseburger. This CB, yes.
Oh yeah. It's CB. Yeah.
CB.
Yeah. World famous CB.
Mm-hmm. But it's just great.
I'm excited.
I am so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm so excited for you to be there. That's awesome. I would love to. I'm in Chicago. There's no reason for me to be going out to
running now. Yeah, there's
going out to New Jersey, but I would really love to go to one of those GCW 4th of July backyard shows. Like,
right? Yeah,
it just seems like such a weird good time.
It is. It really is, because it's just you're outside with your friends.
Yeah.
Watching wrestling.
Exactly.
And mishaps or whatever jackass kind of stuff happens, and it's just great.
It's just part of it. It's just part of the point.
But everybody can check that out on Fight TV. Ooh, check it out on Fight TV.
$12.99 or $13.99 or something, but maybe you have like a code or something and whatever. But pay for it.
Use the code Game Changer. I don't know. Brett,
sorry about that. Use the code Jelly Nutella.
Yeah, Jelly Nutella. You'll be like, what? No.
What?
But yeah,
God, I'm such a fucking asshole. I'm sorry.
No, don't be an ass. You're not in the space. We're not in spaces. We're not. That's true. You're not in the space right now. People will be like, what the hell is this? They're doing a podcast live.
You sure I'm not in space though?
Yeah, different planets.
I'm on some sort of planet. No, we're cool, right? Oh, yeah. This is a good conversation. I like talking about pro wrestling. I like just having off the cuff conversations about professional wrestling.
All right, so let's talk about this weekend. Also, it's a big weekend for AEW. Ooh, right? Really, some big matches set for Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God that's the last non-Wednesday show. I really miss AEW. I miss Dynamite on Wednesdays. I really do. Mm-hmm. It's starting to bug me. So I'm glad this is the last week because I'm a little annoyed.
Yeah, because I know we're so used to it. I know,
it's my Wednesday. Sorry,
I know it's everybody's. I know it's our Wednesday. Come on, damn it, Tony. Why'd you do that? Really, Tony? No,
it's the National Basketball Association that did it.
Yeah.
And TNT.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I got a fancy cup here this time. Here,
cheers. I'm having a cocktail.
Enjoy your cocktail. It's thirsty Thursday, as they always say.
Sure. It's almost 8 p.m. where I am, and it's almost 9 p.m. where you are. So
What kind of beverage do you? What are we talking to here? What do we got?
It is vodka. Mm-hmm. Unsweetened natural concentrate of cranberry, not cranberry cocktail or whatever, right. Not the sweet shit. And lime LaCroix, or no, lime bubbly. Sorry,
bubbly. Lime bubbly. It's lime bubbly. Oh, sorry, Jericho. We didn't.
Oh, I've already had 2 bottles of the bubbly.
Yeah, is it good?
Like before.
Is it good? I was gonna buy some, but I'm gonna wait. I don't know. Nah, it's pretty.
The first batch. So I got 2 bottles on the first batch. Mm-hmm. I like it depends on what you like. I like my bubbles to be dry on the dry side. and the first batch was a little too sweet.
Yeah.
And then my friend bought us another bottle ahead of our wedding, and then we held it in the back of our fridge until the wedding. But that was it was drier.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Stephen Amell's freaking winery.
Better than the ones that we buy in the liquor store, right?
Yes, it's fine. It's fine, and it's not expensive, so like it's totally like it's fine. It's gotten. I think it depends on what batch you get. Like I said, I got the first batch and it was too sweet, but then the other one was drier and better. And it depends on what you like. I like drier. I like dry bubblies.
Yeah, that's really cool. Anybody out there, buy it. Get some. I know. It's just one of those things to try. It's like the Austin 360.
It's not bad.
I know. Yeah. It's like the Austin 360.
Getting the Broken Skull beer or something. The IPA. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I don't like IPAs, so. All right.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to get used to when Tony opens up his brewery. So,
man, I keep interrupting you. This is like a terrible conversation. I'm a horrible guest.
No, you're not. That's just the camera looking. But no, Tony. Well, actually, let's say it. Tony Deppin's gonna open up a brewery. I cannot wait. I'm excited when he opens up.
I'm absolutely in support of Tony Deppin opening a brewery. Yes, do that. He lives in like what, freaking Hershey? Yeah, open a brewery in freaking Hershey. Do it.
And just do that and stay at the Hershey Hotel. Yes, they say that's one of the best hotels to stay at because they have the treatment where you can do the spa treatment and get dipped in chocolate and that kind of crazy, like.
Dipped in chocolate?
Yes, you could
like as a human being.
Isn't that kind of weird? Like I don't know. I would want to be like. Nah.
I'm not against that idea. That actually sounds like.
You can find it on. Yeah, they actually do have the package there. Hershey Hotel. Check it out. Let's Google it right now. Hold on. What is it? No.
What does it cost to get dipped in chocolate?
Yeah, Twitter us this right now, folks. If you're on Twitter,
please tell us how much it costs to get dipped in chocolate.
Actually, you know what? Go to Twitter. We should go to Twitter right now, and we should hit Hershey Hotel. And say,
please dip me in chocolate.
Yeah, right.
Sponsor me. Pay for it. Pay for the trip. Pay for the trip.
An exclusive
trip. I ain't paying for it.
No. Somebody else pay for it. Yeah.
My whole goal is not to pay for anything ever again. No, but I'm going. I mean, it's the goal.
I know.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to pay for anything ever again. I'm just saying it's a fine goal to have. Never pay for anything.
Growing up.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do.
Mm-hmm. Growing up, what kind of theme parks were around your area?
So I grew up in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So Kennywood in Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like you go further out, Cedar Point.
Action Park, I heard, was like a local.
Place. That's Action Park is in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm from Pittsburgh area. I'm the other side of the state.
Regional. Yeah. Pittsburgh. So you had like the was it Dutchland? No, Dutchland?
Kennywood. There's Kennywood, and then there was what was the place that I went to?
There's a place called Dutchland.
Really?
In Pennsylvania. Or is that in
I don't know.
Lancaster.
I've never.
In Lancaster.
That's the other part of the state. I am from Pittsburgh area. I grew up like 10 miles from the Ohio border. And like 45 or 40 minutes from Pittsburgh. So yeah, there's Kennywood, Conneaut Lake was a thing. And then the very first amusement park in the United States is actually like 5 miles from where I'm from.
Yeah.
The very first amusement park, like in the 1800s.
Like Six Flags Great Adventure here in Jersey.
No, well, it wasn't. In the 1800s, you really didn't have a Six Flags, you know.
No, we had the boardwalks. We had the boardwalks.
Yeah.
We had the boardwalks, you know, growing up, you know.
Yeah.
With all the rides and all the fires and this and that, and my God.
And we had Geauga Lake and SeaWorld. And so there was like a lake, that's in Ohio. And so there's a lake, it's Lake Geauga. And then there's Geauga Lake, which was an amusement park and a water park. And then across from the lake, there was a SeaWorld, which we all know about SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, yeah, in Orlando.
Mistreatment of whales, that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I grew up with. So Conneaut, Kennywood, Geauga Lake, SeaWorld. That's what I grew up with.
Yeah, like I said, Six Flags, the boardwalk, Coney Island was a popular place, I guess.
Oh yeah.
You know, I went there to check it out. That was really cool. I went to a sideshow. That was awesome. Sideshow.
My God. Sideshows are like so ridiculous. I went to Lollapalooza 1995. And then the second stage had the Jim Rose Circus sideshow. If you do not recall the the circus freak, that shit from the 90s. So there was that, you know.
That's awesome. Swallowing swords and this and that.
And putting nails in your nose and
people who've done stuff that's on Guinness Book of World Records. It's like, wow, you know.
Yeah, and just being, you know, just weirdos.
But I'll actually never forget the time that actually Guinness Book of World Record came to my local summer concert series, and actually we broke the Guinness Book of Worlds for the largest YMCA dance.
Oh God,
that's pretty cool though. That's really cool.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also just like.
But actually,
it's also YMCA.
They were there too. They were the band. They were the featured band. So. Yes, right. The YMCA, the real
Village People.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's cool that at least they were there.
Yeah, to stand with us and do the whole YMCA, or being noticed by Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Boy, now you look at that. That's a bigger book now than ever.
I know.
It's like
there's so many like weird records, right? Okay, so let's go back to wrestling. What do you want to talk about? We've been here for almost a whole freaking hour, and I don't even think anybody's watching us. Is anybody joining us?
I have one person on my Facebook. That's okay.
Hi.
I don't know how many are on Twitter. I'll take a peek.
I have my Twitter shut because if I have this on and I have my Twitter open, then I hear noises. So
I'm just looking. I'll take a peek. Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, we're still live. I don't think anybody's listening to us, but that's fine.
No, that's good. It's okay. We'll get
nobody should ever listen to anything I say, honestly.
Well, let's get into the women's division of wrestling. Let's talk
let's
come on. Let's break that into, like now we're seeing. I don't know who's the next breakout star that's coming out that's catching your eye, or who do you think's like now? Billy Starks.
Yes. Billy Starks, Trisha Dora.
Yeah. No other names.
Willow is killing it right now. Willow Nightingale is killing it. I'm so happy to see her on Dark and Elevation. That's super. that's super wonderful. I want to see Solo Darling there too.
That would be a person that could. That's true. She's really.
I love. Hey, blank on the name. So I'll find a different name. Kylie Ray is one of my favorite. I live in Chicago. Okay.
Yes.
Kylie Ray is Chicago's sweetheart,
Yes,
for lack
yes.
of a better freaking description.
Mhm.
I'm glad she's back. I'm glad she's wrestling again. I don't know how long she's going to. I don't give a shit. It's none of my business what the hell she wants to do. But the fact that she is wrestling again right now makes me very happy. And it was also really quite nice. Like, Sammy Guevara was doing some like Q&A shit on his Instagram, and they were like, if you can do intergender, it was who would you wrestle? And he was like, Chris Statlander, my other favorite, and Kylie Ray. And it's just like, oh, yay. Kylie, because Kylie is, she's a wonderful, she is just a wonderful person and an extraordinarily talented wrestler.
What about
people got real weird about it when she left Impact, or when she left AEW. Everybody's getting all weird about it, and it's nobody's business.
What about like a Holiday? She's really
yes, yes,
fantastic person.
Yes.
I would love to see her on a dark.
I think that time is coming because of Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, Holiday, they're tag partners, right?
I know that. Yeah, like besties. Yeah, they're like best friends almost.
They're best friends. Oh, and I'm really enjoying the hell out of Abaddon. I like her shit. Yeah. I like her shtick. I like her shit. I like her social media. Like, she's just very clever. So I'm a big fan of Abaddon.
Abaddon, really creepy, really creepy. Like,
love it.
Gotta have the dark creepiness in wrestling.
Love it. And she's also like super weird and kind of silly, like where like she could take her shit really dark if she wants to, but she could also take her shit Danhausen. You know what I mean?
She's done that with
like Nice and Evil.
I was watching Allie. What it's
Allie, the bunny.
The bunny, Allie. Yeah, she has her food. Her food thing with the
Oreo. The Oreos.
Yes.
The Oreos.
Oreos. Yeah.
Oh my God! Sorry, I pulled this shit out of my head because the Oreos. Yes. That Oreo, the Oreo tasting, that was so
cool. You're like different, and it
was charming. Abaddon was charming.
Like spitting it out and like, I was like, wow, that's pretty. She caught the eye.
I'm gonna be the first person on record right now. Abaddon is charming.
Charming and creepy. Evil.
Abaddon, you're charming. You're a charming lady or demon. Person.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh my God.
Demon person.
Abaddon versus Danhausen.
Don't bite my face. Or do bite my face.
Could you imagine if they had a match? Oh my God. Ooh, that'd be kind of like mysterious, like, right? That'd be like,
that would be very nice and very evil. With like lots of V's and R's.
Yes. Danhausen. Shout out to him. Great person.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a fucking weirdo. And I keep swearing.
God damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
But the women's, the women now we're seeing in the, just taking
and Britt Baker.
Gotta talk about the doctor. Come on. Gotta talk about the doc. She is, one of those people that needs to be seen more on she needs to be on it. Take it to the indie. You know what I mean? She needs to go be seen other places.
If she wants to, it's up to
You're right.
her. It's clear that it's up to her. Like if she's not working indies, it's just that she doesn't want to work indies. I don't think that AEW is preventing her from working indies. Britt Baker is like most improved wrestler of the last fucking 5 years. Like, it's amazing to see like what she's done. Where it's just like, oh yeah, they signed Britt Baker, and then she's like a face, but like it doesn't work. And then she was screwing up with Tony Schiavone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then really had developed this character, and I'm very impressed, and she absolutely deserves to be the AEW Women's Champion. I'm very happy about it. And
Nyla Rose.
I love Nyla.
I know. I remember seeing her on a first indie match, like local. Like, wow, this is WSU or like local promotion that came women's wrestling.
Oh yeah.
You know, my God.
No, Nyla's awesome. Obviously, Thunder Rosa is amazing as a wrestler. And she's she's running that promotion down in San Antonio. It's entirely women run. It's a women's promotion. It's women run. Women like handle everything there, and that's very difficult to pull off. And that's super cool. Thunder Rosa's awesome. There's good stuff happening in pro wrestling, and I wish that people would give AEW a little slack, because Dynamite's only 2 hours a week, but if you watch Dark and Elevation, you'll know a lot more about the women in AEW, and that's not AEW's fault if you don't watch it. It's your fault if you don't watch it.
Right. Yeah, better than the other product. Yep, I know. Well, sometimes.
Which product are you talking about? Because the Knockouts division freaking rules.
Yes, you're right about that. Knockout division. You're right.
And it's nice because this is what Taya Valkyrie, now known wants for herself. So that's fine. Live your dream. Just I hope you don't get lost in the shuffle, you know? That's right. That's what I'm worried about, is like super talented people getting lost in, whether it's NXT, WWE, or even AEW. I don't want people getting lost in the shuffle.
No,
who are talented and are worth a platform. Yep.
I know. I could name, well, like we said before, Alex Zane and Blake Christian. Come on. All heart every day, you know. But he's just amazing. You go back and you watch like these local, like these, huh?
Elena Black, I trained with her. So like, and she's still young as heck. So it's really great that she got signed. Cora Jade, known here in Chicago as Elena Black. She's wonderful and very talented. I just worry about people getting lost in the shuffle.
I know, because there's so many points in there, they could be like, all right, I'm going to stop right now. Yeah. And people have done that already.
People that they just warehouse. They warehouse wrestlers.
Like Leo Rush, shout out to him. Did it good, and now he's doing his own thing.
Oh yeah, he's retired again. Well, he's gonna get back in the ring. He's gonna miss it. I maybe I'm wrong, and I don't want to presume anything. I don't know. I don't know Leo Rush as a person. I don't know him. I've never met him. Whatever. No. But I do think that he's going to be back in the ring. I think it will happen.
Oh yeah, because
he's going to miss it.
I mean, he like he was in that Rumble. You know, he was in the Rumble. You know, like the Battle Royale. You know, like surprise, like when people saw it and were shocked. You know, and he's
and those matches against Blake Christian when he was like the Blackheart.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus,
creepy fun
those
stuff.
Those matches freaking ruled.
I used to love it when he came out to the ring at Combat Zone. Oh, first time seeing him at Combat was like, wow. He had his dark music coming out, and here he is with his mystery people ringside. And
are you friends with that guy? Rush. The CZW guy whose name I'm not going to say out loud.
No, yeah. Dave had some good matches. yeah. Oh yeah.
CZW is a down.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of names that came there, and
yeah,
I know.
I cannot. You cannot deny the legacy of CZW.
Mm-hmm.
Can also just stupid. It sucks.
We got a little lag.
They did that.
Hold on. Little lag. See how it's lagging.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're blurry now. You're like a blur. It's because the Wi-Fi. I hate Wi-Fi.
We spend a lot of money on our internet here.
But right.
Can write it off.
Well, yeah. Who else? You know, but there's so many people that we know, and they're just doing good things, and we just wish them the best.
I'm excited. Freelance Underground just show this past weekend. Freelance is my home promotion here.
Are you going to go to a show soon? Are you going to go to a show soon?
I was to go to. Yeah. I had tickets to Warrior 5th, but I have a cat who's like in hospice.
I know.
And he was having he was having a really terrible day. And then they have another show on July 18th, but I'm going to a wedding day. So I'm going to the August. And then I'm doing the whole thing. All Out. On Labor Day weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
And then GCW is doing the Midwestern Wrestling Summit. And it's 2 GCW shows, a freelance show, a freelance underground show, and a Black Label Pro show. And I'm going to be at everything. Period.
I just got a tweet. I just got a heart from one Gregory Iron.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Oh, great. Greg and I are acquaintances. I won't say we're friends, but we're acquaintances. Hi, Greg.
Yeah. Hi,
I like you, Greg.
This is a tweet. What is this? Oh,
Greg.
Mud. Oh, this
Greg
is
and Ricky Shane Page are that. This actually is it opens the door for some sort of weirdness. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
Gregory Iron and Ricky Shane Page are faces in the Chicago territory because they do not do 440 out here. Ricky Shane Page is a face in Chicago. Gregory Iron is a face in Chicago, but then everywhere else they are 440 and they're the biggest freaking heels in independent wrestling.
with their new person because he's hiding because he's missing in action. They got Beverly.
Oh yeah, where the hell?
Huh?
Where the hell is he?
Yeah, Eddie. Right? Where's Eddie at? I don't know.
Where's Eddie? Nobody knows.
There's so many t-shirts. I know. So many nobody knows. I've never found out.
Nobody knows. Where's Eddie Only?
I know. Eddie's one of those characters that can pop up anywhere though. I tell you what, he's had some good matches like H2O.
Oh
He just
yeah.
comes up, like he'll come out of nowhere just to show up and. But the H2O really this week actually I believe is their big death anniversary.
Yes.
With Jeff Cannonball, shout out to him. He's taking on Atticus Kogar for the title.
I have so much respect for Atticus
Shout
Kogar.
out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeff Cannonball because it's his birthday today.
Shout out to Jeff Cannonball because also he rules. Atticus Kogar is one of my favorite wrestlers right now. I think
Did you see who he's in the backyard with? Did you see the flyer?
No, who's in the backyard with?
He's with his brother.
Like how Marco Stunt and his brother last year or 2 years ago or whatever. Ooh, that's gonna be gross.
Let's see if I can pull this picture. Yeah, got it.
I'm here for that. It's gonna be gross.
Come on, not
people fighting their brothers. Gross.
Yeah, I'll show
get bloody. They're gonna beat the living crap out of each other.
Wow, huh? Dexter.
Oh my god.
They're going as Dexter and Dexter White versus Otis White. Yep. Not crazy. That's like wow.
It's like Marco and what's his
brother?
The jerk.
Whatever. Yeah.
The crappy stunt.
Yeah. But another match is ought to be interesting. Ricky Crash versus Nasta. Nasta. Jody Flesh. Jody.
Is that
Jody?
Jody Flesh?
Oh, no. Jody's
a wrestler. Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
She's wrestled here in Chicago. Jody Threat with the skateboard.
Yeah. So she's Nat.
Oh, cool.
I know. Isn't that interesting? That's pretty.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm super into that. Yeah, Jody Threat. Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and try to find like that. I've already seen the Ricky. I've already seen the Atticus. As his brother.
She's been here in Chicago at freelance as well. So if you have an IWTV subscription, you can just also look that up.
I know she's always hanging out. I know she's always at Game Changer shows. So yeah, always out in the crowd or wrestling on a show. So actually, she's at the. I believe it's going to be in a 3-way or no, a 6-way. What is it? 8-way, 5-way? I saw the poster for the summer.
It's going to be some sort of scramble for your lives. Yes. Backyard scramble for your freaking backyard lives.
No, not that match. No. For the summertime show in Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
She was announced.
That's great.
With Billy.
I really like Jody.
With Billy. So that'll be awesome.
Cool. No, I really like Jody Threat. So,
versus that Marcus Bathers and
Marcus.
Oh no, not
Marcus, not Marshall.
No, wrong team. Excuse me. I believe it's actually Young, Dumb, and Broke.
Oh, Young, Dumb, and Broke. But yeah, that's right. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're actually. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked it up, but I kind of remember it because I just saw it on the graphic on WTV the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're doing their thing, so that's gonna be insane. And, also I wish I was going to that, but I saw they announced KTB versus Hoodfoot.
Oh, I that today.
I saw that. I'm like, wow, that's good.
Yeah, that was like earlier today that announced. I think it was earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's cool. Hoodfoot.
Hoodfoot. So many wrestlers. But he's making his debut. So I'm shout out to him for coming. To the game.
And that's the weird thing, right? It's like everybody gets all they get all weirded, right? When like, oh, Alex Zane got signed and Blake Christian got signed, or this person gets signed and that person gets signed. It's like, what's going to happen to the indies? The indies are just
beginning.
It keeps growing. It keeps growing.
TikTok, just like like a time bomb, it's ready to explode. Anytime.
But yeah, it's growing. You lose some. You quote unquote lose someone to a contract because I don't even know if that's a loss because that's a win for them because they put in the work.
They do.
And that's a contract they wanted.
You're right.
Not losing anything because the indies still have people and it's always going to keep growing. And that's wonderful to see. I want more wrestlers. I want more bling. I want more wrestlers. I want people to take those spots and fill those spots and want to feel as wrestlers, performers, that they can take the vacated spots or whatever and do it. Get it.
Be
Wrestle.
Where they want to be.
Yep. Win.
Be where win. What
you want to do? Keep working. Keep killing it. That's I think wrestling is in an extraordinarily good place right now. Against all odds.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, the pandemic and everything. Because everything was going so well, and then there's a pandemic, but I think it's doing well.
It is. And there's more to come.
And there's
more to come.
More to come.
More to come. But anyway, Andrea, what do you say we call it tonight? I'm done.
Yeah, we've been talking too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I probably hijacked your plans of what we were going to talk about. So I'm sorry.
We didn't. No, we talked about what we wanted to talk about. We'll do it.
I'd love to do this again too.
And absolutely.
Some other
episode. We'll make it a episode where people could maybe join from spaces. We'll pull them in. We'll drag names in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That.
No, I just like having conversations about pro wrestling. So that's just what I really like doing. So
absolutely, because you speak what you want to speak about, and as you're, a journalist, you do your research. I do my research as I did in you. I went and looked on the articles and saw and I got to pick up this tomorrow. I will go out and buy the magazine because I need to check it out. I need to pick it out. I will go to Barnes & Noble.
Get the one with the Lauren Moran cover, and then the next one that features both Wheeler Yuta and Kevin Koo, and then there's not Kevin Koo, Wheeler Yuta and MV Young, and then there's I think there's a feature on Alley Cat in there, in the one that's coming up in July as well.
We didn't talk about Alley Catch.
I've been seeing her doing this for a year. A year ago, during the pandemic, she was just like, would people take me more seriously if I was Alley Catch instead of Alley Cat? And she's been contemplating this for a year. So I've been watching that evolution, and I'm just, I don't know. I think she's wonderful. She's so great.
She's a great person. I know she does. She just brings it to the table, shows who she is, and just
gets better in the ring. Also, you can appreciate she's I'm committed to growth, and then you see her grow, and that's awesome. I'm I'm all about that. I love that. So
it is. She's like a roommate, almost like to Effie. It seems like they hang out.
Oh yeah. I mean,
they're like roommate. Yeah. They're great. Just great. Just everybody's doing good. But I want to say,
people are
Andrea,
doing better than you would given the circumstances of the past year. So that's awesome.
But Andrea, let me tell you this. Thank you for coming on tonight. This was awesome. Awesome.
Oh no, I really enjoyed it. I would love to do this again. I really
absolutely.
I love talking wrestling, and I love just having conversations and talking with people, and I just that's like what I'm about. That's my favorite shit.
Bond. Like you have a friend. Yep, like we said, we're bond of wrestling. You know, that's what it is. You got it.
Oh, are we friends now?
Oh, hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
I think we said that before.
We're friends now.
Bye. See us Spaces. Check us all on Spaces. That's right, fans. What do we do on
Check us on Spaces. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at fballandrea. fball_Andrea.
Wait a minute.
If you want
to go, David, where is the banner? Drop it. There. Bam. Yeah. Follow. And have a good night. Thank you for coming on.
Have a good night. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Absolutely. I have no podcast this week. That's it. I don't know what I'm doing this week. Maybe I'll go to the park or local park and see it.
Go to the park.
Flea market. I've been craving a flea market. I'm a flea market person. Like just to go and have fun. And
I dig.
You know, I haven't done that before. Well, I did that before the pin. Way before the pin. You know, that's always one of those summertime fun things. You just go out and see what's out.
Yeah, you go on and just browse the bullshit.
Yeah, and what kind of wrestling stuff I find, or figures, or this and that. It's just like one of those. Yeah, you just got to find.
If you find Sting, let me know.
Sting, hi Sting. Oh, all right. Definitely.
Night.
Have a good night. Thank you for listening. Well, fans, that's it. Have a good night. We're out of here. All right, fans, I want to say thank you to my guest, Andrea, for coming on. PW Illustrated. She is a writer, editor, and contributor to the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Wrestling magazine. Fans, pick up your copy at your local supermarket, wherever you could go, delis, Barnes and Nobles, this and that, online, even if you have to go online and buy it on their online store at pwi.com and pick up your next copy and check out all the greatest articles. But you got to go to Andrea's section and check out her articles as she writes about the independent wrestlers' thoughts and this and that and what they're up to and where they'll be and where you'll be seeing them next in a ring near you. All right, Vince. Thank you for listening to the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. Have a great night, everyone. Till next time. Good night.
You can find more Deathmatch Wrestle podcasts on the following social media: DeathmatchWrestle.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at PodcastCity.net, Facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share, and on Twitter at PodcastCityNet. You can hear Deathmatch Wrestle podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.
Hey, wrestling fans, check out BootandHeel.com for all your independent wrestlers, apparel, and more. Also, check out Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast as well. www.bootandheel.com.